Yo, what is up guys, MK here once again. We've got my Nissan GTR. This is the Skyline edition of the GTR here, and we're gonna be driving this thing to Hamilton Collection. Why? Because I am building the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster, the Revolution version. I'm gonna be building that car into a Assetto Corsa, and it's gonna be absolutely mind-blowing. All right, we're gonna actually go there, 3D scan some of the parts of the car, and gather all the details and see how that turns out. Oh snap. Oh snap. Look at that. Got that Sora blue interior out here, you know what I'm saying? Got that Skyline Edition badge. This is one of 100 in the world. And absolutely, probably the rarest GTR. I mean, I don't think there's any GTR that's 100 in production in total. Because there's Nismo GTRs and blah, 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 right? Those are all like more than 100 plus. This car feels like a video game, to be honest. On turns and whatnot, it just feels fake. You know, just chilling. I mean, I'm not really turning right now. This is like a baby turn at like regular speeds, but you can really go into corners going fast, which makes no sense because GTRs are a fat, big car. You know, it's not like a, you know, lightweight car. So, but it just does it. It makes no sense sometimes. Yeah, so we should be there shortly here, and I'll make this quick. You know, if you want to see me drive this GTR point of view camera and whatnot, get on my Elite Drives channel, check it out. We have an entire full 30-minute drive videos of this car going into the details. All right, y'all, we are arriving at the Iron Gate condos area, and there's the Hamilton Collection. That is a clean R33 GTR right there. This parking lot is nice. Close enough. Put the windows up because it might rain here. The hell out. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, y'all. So we are in the HQ here, the headquarters of Hamilton Collection. Take a look. This man is not playing around. I mean, everything here is just quality, pristine collection, right? Like that's what you call a beautiful collection there. You got this, right? Muscle, and then absolutely insane, right? I mean, this is holy, absolutely insane. The spec is so good. I mean, this is the most beautiful spec I've ever seen on a Bugatti. This is just crazy. But yeah, we're gonna get straight to the point very quick, right? This is actually nice. These are two of the loudest cars in here, I'm guessing. Both got Cantani exhausts, so that must be very, very loud. But yeah, what we're here for really is the cars that we need to put into the game. Especially, we have the Bugatti already built, right? It just needs a little bit of details, so I'll capture those details in a bit. But first things first, I'm gonna pull out my 3D scanner on iPhone and try to scan some of the details, so when I go back home and import it into the game, I can compare the 3D model and actually build it as close as possible to the real car. It won't be exact, but to make it exact, it'll take me like 50, 60 hours, which is crazy. But we'll try to capture some details, you know, and see how the interior is on this thing. But man, oh man, look at this. Capturing details like this wing here. I didn't even see this part in like pictures or anything. That's insane. It's got this little like angled cut right here. And of course, the US flag on the sides. Really cool. And the massive Hennessy wing here. Sheesh. All right, this is a good example of where the 3D scanning may come in handy, because this is a part that's not the base model at all. Like this whole, you know, shape at all. You will not see that on the base model that I have. So I will 3D scan this part and see if it gets a good scan enough where I can just simply slap this on and call it a day. As much as simple as that sounds, it's not, but we'll try. We've scanned some of the parts of the car, like the back of it. We've been able to capture it. Now I'm not gonna use the actual 3D scan. It's rather to capture details. So as I actually build it into the game, into the 3D modeling software, you know, it makes sense. Like I can actually see every little detail, although the 3D scanner on iPhone sucks, right? I mean, it just gets you a basic low quality model, but it will give me an idea on where to place things on the 3D software and whatnot. It's just so aggressive. The whole freaking damn car, The lip like just spans out so freaking much. Look at that. It's like freaking 8 inches. That's what she said. But the point is, you know, man, oh man, I love the stance of this car. For stock, like straight out of the factory, it just looks perfect. You need nothing. It sounds crazy too. It's super loud. This is not some cute little, you know, car you buy with like a really quiet exhaust. You get this out, it's gonna be loud, straight out the lot. All right, we're gonna step into the interior and see if you can capture some of the details, like the steering wheel, which is very unique. Also the seating, if you can see, the driver's seat is following the exterior color, while the other one is just your typical, you know, the regular interior color. So many little details that we want to capture and bring into this game here. So yeah, let's get inside, see how it feels. Holy bro, I'm on the floor, bro. 100% on the floor. I feel like I'm just sitting on the ground, literally like inches above. That's actually insane. But man, oh man, this just looks like a straight up tablet, to be honest. It looks like a tablet, and it technically is, right? But it's nice. But wow, this is a very aggressive interior, and it just feels scary. I mean, the name matches the interior, I would say, right? I mean, I don't know, it's just a little terrifying. I mean, I can imagine like you're like trapped in this little beast. From like the interior itself is just like very closed and aggressive feeling, and then you can imagine if you do full throttle in this thing. I don't know, man, that's scary as shit. Holy. Yeah, so we're gonna try to start this thing up and see how it sounds from the inside and the outside. Here we go. Oh, I hear the fuel pump. Yo, that's loud. Needs about 15 seconds. I think that sounds like you can start it. I'll just hold it. Woo! Oh my god. Holy shit. This is the loudest car from factory, bro. This is the loudest stock car I've ever heard, man. Alright, so there's like $30 million worth of cars over here. Holy shit, right? And then my peasant ass got that GTR there, right? So peasant stuff, you know. Just huge shout out to Steve for letting this happen. It's a pretty cool idea, right? And yeah, I mean, this place is just like a dream location for a car person like me or any of you guys watching. And it's pretty much, I believe you could come here and check out these cars. These guys are super nice, and yeah, this stuff is no joke. We cannot wait to finish this up and show you the end results. Dude, I'm like super hyped because this is gonna be insane. Dude, that car was loud as my ears. When they shut it off is when I realized how loud, how extra more loud it was when they powered the engine off. Because your brain starts getting used to the sound, and when it goes off, it's like, wait, what the frick was that? Right, so I started jumping right into the details. You can see the air vents inside. Little details on it, like the logo in black, and then the trim was chrome, so I made it chrome. Also the pedals, we got onto the pedals next. Obviously the original model that I had, just a very basic model, you know, so we're making it as detailed as possible, capturing all the little things that you wouldn't even notice in the game anyways, but who cares? We go full cycle on this thing, including this little tool area. I think that's where some of the tools, maybe, I don't know, I might be wrong, but we took some wheels from a BMW because they were really close to the real life build on this car. Yeah, because I didn't know what kind of wheels they were. I did not capture that information, so I couldn't get the exact. And then, you know, the side view mirrors, and then the front lip had to be extended, and there's so many little details. Side view mirrors, you can see
also had these really long extended carbon fiber, whatever you want to call those, to make them raise up a little bit. Then you have the canyards on the side of the bumpers. I had to kind of like shape it as real close to the real thing as possible, then mirror it to the other side, apply the materials. Yeah, this got intense, man. I did not expect to spend over 20 hours on this project, bro. I was thinking like maybe a few hours at max, but oh my lord, this was tiring, man. You can see the wing. We had to like calculate where it is and how it should look like, curve it, blah blah blah. So I was able to place the top of the wing part, but not the details of it yet. Then I put the plate on, and yeah, there was so many little details that I had to put on here, and yeah, it was fun but very very tiring, including the mesh grill right here. Really unique. So I couldn't just come up with it. Like I could spend like 5 hours just making this in 3D, so I just simply slapped on the texture, and surprisingly it looked good. I was so surprised myself. I was not ready for that but it worked out really good. Then going to the details like the fuel cap, right? Capturing that, applying that, using literally just the pictures I took as a texture. In a lot of cases I just simply removed all the details like colors and whatnot, and then applied it. Then you can see me putting detail on the trims, like this has to be green. I did test it out in the game once and it worked good. Like I was so hyper about that, happy about it. Then I'm adjusting this another area of the mesh grill. You can see since we're taking an old model of the vehicle, like the concept of it, so we're modifying it to look like the real, like actual Revolution version of it. And there was surprise. I thought it was gonna be so little adjustments needed, but holy crap, I was dying here at this one. I almost gave up. Making this exhaust pipe setup, like the exhaust area, was super fun. Very unique kind of build. So I spent some time on this, and I was so happy with the results on this. This was beautiful. I mean, it turned out so close to the real thing. I was so proud of myself on this. I mean, I've watched it very closely. You can see me going back and forth with pictures and placing it properly and making adjustments to everything. And yeah, it turned out good. I mean, sheesh. And then yeah, we just kept going. Right, so then yeah, just going into more details here. More carbon fiber areas and whatnot. The freaking hood, or the trunk area, you can call it, I guess, where the engine sits. This was very difficult because I didn't want to build a whole new model for that. And I was going crazy for that, man. And still back to the freaking trimmed inside. Man, I was going crazy. Like, what do I work on? I was just starting to go crazy at this point, mixing up all my work, manually making the engine cover here. Yeah, not fun. This was, I could have used a much better technique here, which I completely failed to. I tried different things, it just kept failing. So I almost gave up on this project right here. This was the part where I almost gave up, right? Then I'm like, let me just apply a flat texture, and who cares? Just keep it low quality. And technically, I did keep this area low quality a little bit. You can see me applying transparent textures on there, but yeah, the point is, this is the part I was struggling at. So we'll have two different versions of this car. One is going to be the insane quality version, and one is going to be the basic quality version. The basic quality version will not have every little detail, but in this what you're watching is the basic quality. Even that is crazy because there's so much work going into this thing. It's crazy. Making the hood scoop on top, roof scoop, I guess, tail lights, making them as close as possible to the real thing was insanely, like, this was some hard work, right? I mean, I had to keep looking at the pictures and get back to this. You can't really notice, but I'm flipping back and forth pictures, the tail lights. You can see the seats, trying to compare them to the real life thing, and the steering wheel, getting it as close as possible to the real life thing. But the seating started to come out really nice. All the little details started to really show at this point. I started getting excited. Headlights. Now this was really fun for me. I enjoyed making the headlights because I wanted to make it as close as possible to the real thing without spending too much time. So I simply slapped on textures from the the headlight, from the pictures I took. And I was able to capture the details, man. I was so hyped. I was like, dude, this looks close to the real damn thing. Here you can see me creating the bulb area. This was interesting, you know. I mean, I had a lot of fun building this, and the results were absolutely insane. I mean, I had to put the Hennessy logo on here as well after I applied the textures. Like you can see me adjusting them, trying to find the right spot, and there's a Hennessy logo going on, like, you know, looking all cute, perfect little details, you know. And it may look like poop right now, right? But then in game you'll see the details. Then I have the texture of the sticker on the side, like going all into the full cycle details, right? You've got the Hamilton Collection logo going on, then the you know, carbon fiber getting applied on the sides here, and freaking details, more details on the headlights. Just crazy, man. This was intense, but we were able to get this thing going pretty damn good. Like minor more details, and then tune the car to start up in the game with a key. You press a button and you'll actually hear the sound of the startup. That was a crazy moment for me. I was so happy. Here I'm putting the logo on for the car. I love this beautiful Venom F5 Revolution logo. Slap that on just as a sticker. It's not a 3D thingy because it'll just take too much time. Again, it'll just take too much. And again, surprisingly, looked great. It looked amazing. And yeah, this project was a test for me, and I'm super happy with it. And yeah, the basic model is completed here technically. So shit. Kuno's editor here. In this editor, you can apply all the textures properly before you save into the game. Shout out to you know, Kuno's for supplying us with all these little details. Here I'm tuning the headlights and the US flag on the side of the bumper, blah blah blah. You know, little details, how the exhaust works and everything. Really fun stuff. All right, here we test out the startup. And then we're testing the top speed here with traction control on because it gets a little rowdy. I just wanted to make it easy for myself and just see what the top speed looks like. The goal was to reach around 300 plus miles an hour. It did seem pretty fast, faster than what it should be, but hey, that's fun. It drove almost as if it had 500 more horsepower than the actual car that's supposed to have, almost 2,000, but this felt more like 2,400 horsepower. But yeah, we hit 300 plus. The car sounds great. Yeah, so that's good. Here I'm testing out the handling and it's doing pretty good. I'm making sure that if you want to slide this thing, you could kind of do it. It was a little difficult. I crashed there, so I made some changes and here we are. And so this concludes our build video here. You can check it out on my Patreon and download this car and enjoy it yourselves. This thing's a beast, and let me know your feedback in the YouTube comments or Patreon or Discord. Join our Discord, join our Patreon, drop a comment. Let me know what you think, guys. And we are out for now. Peace out. MK Elite Drives.